If you're shopping for the best OLED TV for this year, this list is exactly what you need. OLED technology has advanced like never before. We're talking better brightness, jaw-dropping contrast, and gaming features that would have been unthinkable just a few years ago. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 OLED TVs, ranking them based on real-world performance, features, picture quality, and overall value. Whether you're a movie buff, a gamer, or just looking to future-proof your living room, we've got you covered. Let's dive in, and trust me, you'll want to see what came out on top. Starting off at number 5 is the Sony Bravia 8. This is Sony's newest mid-range OLED for 2025, and it delivers premium performance without pushing into flagship pricing territory. Powered by Sony's trusted cognitive processor XR, the Bravia 8 brings brilliant clarity, realistic color tones, and buttery-smooth motion. This processor mimics how our brains process visual information, and the result is a more lifelike three-dimensional viewing experience, especially in fast-moving scenes and complex lighting. The Bravia 8's OLED panel delivers the signature perfect blacks and infinite contrast gown. OLEDs are known for, but what's really impressive is how well Sony handles color. Thanks to their XR Triluminos Pro technology, the colors are incredibly natural and nuanced, especially in skin tones and shadows. Audio also gets the premium Sony treatment with Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, which turns the screen into the speaker itself. This unique approach makes dialogue feel like it's coming directly from the characters' mouths, adding immersion without the need for a soundbar. While it's not the brightest OLED on this list, it's an ideal choice for dark to moderately lit rooms, and it handles movies with true cinematic finesse. If you're looking for refined picture quality and unmatched motion processing at a reasonable price, the Bravia 8 delivers in spades. At number 4, we have the Samsung S85F, one of the most exciting new models in Samsung's OLED lineup. It sits just below the S95F, but brings many of the same key features to a slightly more affordable price point. Like its higher-end sibling, the S85F uses Quantum Dot OLED technology, which fuses traditional OLED contrast with the bold brightness and vivid colors made possible by quantum dots. This panel delivers excellent color volume and has seen improvements in HDR brightness, especially in daylight scenes. Samsung's Neural Quantum Processor 4K powers the S85F, offering strong AI-driven upscaling and image optimization. Whether you're watching streaming content, gaming, or playing older 1080p video, this processor does an excellent job of sharpening and refining the image without introducing artifacts. Gaming is also a strong suit. The S85F supports up to 144Hz refresh rates, ultra-low input lag, and features like VRR and ALM across multiple HDMI 2.1 ports. It's clearly built with next-gen consoles in mind. While the S85F doesn't quite reach the brightness levels or color depth of the S95F, it's an incredibly strong performer in its class. If you're after a high-performance OLED for a bit less cash, especially for gaming and streaming, the S85F is one of the best mid-flagship options out there in 2025. At number 3 is the Sony A95L, a true premium flagship that's all about absolute picture quality. This is Sony's QD OLED champion, and for many, it's the ultimate TV for cinematic immersion. The A95L is built with a second-generation QD OLED panel, giving it a serious boost in both brightness and color accuracy over traditional OLEDs. The blacks are still as deep as ever, but now highlights are more intense and color gradients are smoother. It's a noticeable step up, especially if you're watching in HDR or Dolby Vision. Once again, Sony's cognitive processor XR leads the charge in image processing. Motion handling is class-leading, and the way this TV manages tone mapping is simply breathtaking. Scenes feel layered and dynamic, even in visually complex content like sci-fi or fantasy films. Sony also upgraded the Acoustic Surface Audio Plus Pro system in the A95L. The screen continues to act as the speaker, but with better actuators and a built-in subwoofer, it produces full-bodied sound that feels precisely placed. It's so good, many users won't feel the need to pair it with a separate soundbar. There's support for all the premium formats from Dolby Vision and IMAX Enhanced to Dolby Atmos. And while it only goes up to 120 Hz, its picture quality during gameplay is second to none, especially for PlayStation 5 owners thanks to exclusive Auto HDR tone mapping features. If money is no object and you want one of the finest displays available, especially for movie watching, the A95L absolutely belongs in your setup. Coming in just shy of the top spot is the Samsung S95F, Samsung's 2025 flagship OLED and arguably their best television to date. It builds on everything the S95B and S95C introduced, but pushes even further in brightness, clarity, and gaming features. The S95F uses Samsung's most advanced QD OLED panel, capable of achieving some of the brightest HDR highlights ever seen. A massive difference in daylight scenes, bright rooms, and dynamic content. Combine that with Samsung's already exceptional color volume, and you're looking at one of the most visually impactful TVs on the market. The Neural Quantum processor continues to shine here, handling real-time scene-by-scene enhancements and AI upscaling that feels nearly invisible. Fast action scenes are sharp and fluid, and darker areas retain tons of detail without blooming. What really puts the S95F on another level is its gaming capabilities. It supports native 4K at 144 Hz, ultra-low latency, and ALM across every HDMI 2.1 port. Plus, Samsung's Game Bar 4.0 now includes real-time performance overlays, picture adjustments, and even AI-generated game genre presets. This year, Samsung also introduced a new anti-reflection coating that significantly improves viewing in bright environments, a common weakness of OLEDs that the S95F addresses directly. While it doesn't have Dolby Vision, something Samsung still refuses to add, the S95F's raw panel performance more than makes up for it. For many people, especially gamers, this is the best all-around OLED TV money can buy. And finally, our number one pick for the best OLED TV is the LG C4. LG has taken everything that made the C2 and C3 models so successful and made it better. The C4 is faster, brighter, and smarter, and that balance of performance and price makes it the most complete OLED TV you can buy today. The C4 features LG's brand new Alpha 11 AI processor, delivering enhanced HDR tone mapping, improved image depth, and better clarity in both bright and dark scenes. This new chip also handles motion better than ever, making sports and action movies look exceptionally smooth. LG's self-lit OLED panel continues to impress, and this year the C4 sees a noticeable boost in peak brightness, closing the gap between traditional OLED and QD OLED. Whether you're watching Dolby Vision movies or gaming in HDR, this TV absolutely delivers. Speaking of gaming, the C4 is a beast. It supports 4K at 120 Hz, G-Sync, FreeSync, and OM. With input lag so low, it's basically instantaneous. LG's Game Optimizer dashboard is still the best in the business, offering real-time customization and performance data for any title you play. Smart features have also improved. WebOS 25 is cleaner, faster, and far more customizable than before. Profiles, multi-view, AI recommendations, it's all here, and it runs smoothly. What really makes the LG C4 number one is its versatility. It comes in a wide range of sizes, fits most budgets, and still manages to deliver performance that rivals, and in some cases beats, more expensive models. It's the OLED that does it all, and it does it right. So there you have it, the top 5 OLED TVs. From Sony's cinematic brilliance to Samsung's bold innovation and LG's unbeatable balance, these are the best displays money can buy. No matter your needs, gaming, movies, or everyday viewing, one of these TVs is going to be perfect for your space. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. And let us know in the comments, which OLED are you picking? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.